Alright, we should be live. We're back. I guess we're doing Alchemy. So, apparently, the Edge of Eternities limited um, Arena Direct is down. Not that I was going to play it anyway because I have a very, very low opinion of the set as a whole financially, and I'd rather just buy a handful of cards that I'm missing at this point and be done with the set than spend a bunch of gems trying to win boxes that aren't really worth the effort for the most part if you don't need like any of the reprint lands, which is kind of a depressing way to look at it. Like, what was the best thing you can pull out of this set? Two lands from 25 plus years ago. Actually, no, the one's Time Spiral should... Oh, no, wait, hang on. Time Spiral, it's not 25 years ago, but it is like 21, 22, I think? Maybe... maybe it's later than that, 19 or 18 years ago. Anyway, also, Draft Token was in the shop today, and it is very discounted with gold, so did not grab yours. I recommend it. I think we'll save that for Spider-Man, though. Go ahead and join a queue. We'll see how we do, and decide from there if we want to do another one afterwards. I've been enjoying the draft an okay deck, don't fail spectacularly, and just walk away. Oh. There's somebody I haven't had in Limited yet, or I think at all, possibly. An Ouroboroid. Giant plant monster. And the only thing we're passing up, like our Alchemy card, is a Pupa, which can be good, but you know, you need a lot of other things going on with it, and there's a Mechan, red-black Mechan, but yeah, this is just Ouroboroid, and see what we get past. There is a Song of Point Prime, and I did do a lot of good work with the Canters so far, so I would not mind taking this. Like, the only green cards are Sea Chip Impact and Fungal Colossus. I don't think I need either of those for Ouroboroid, so I think I'm down to take removal spell. The only thing is I could take the white removal spell, but I think, like, these two are two of the better cards in the pack. Also, somebody's going to get the 1/1 that absorbs abilities into the flying hexproof creature, so that's going to be neat for them. I will take Curiosity over Virus Beetle here. The Alchemy card is Cavron consumed, and I do not have a high opinion of this card at all. It's a worse Through the Breach that can put an artifact in if you want it to, and then the artifact will be a 4/4, but still not great. I think I'll take Tragic Slip over, again, Virus Beetle. Sorry, Virus Beetle. Starting to feel bad now. I do like Virus Beetles a lot in this format. There's a whole lot of card advantage and grinding going on in this set, and taking away resources from the opponent can be super helpful. I could take the Might, honestly, with things like Ouroboroid. It's not terrible. Try and, like, pick up a curve. I am also tempted to just grab the Perigree, because I need warp creatures for our Canter, possibly other cards that make Canters down the line if we can get them. Take the Reanimator, or, yeah, the Gravedigger now. Pollinator, Preempt Block is fine. We'll take our friend here. We draft him. I know. Really gonna need more ways to buff these guys if I'm gonna take them, though. I think stride gear is quite where I want to be. I have one Belgrav ship. Alright, there's one Peregrine. Whoever took the 1/1 bug did not take the flying hexproof creature, and that's a tiny bit surprising, honestly. Like, if you take that thing, one of the first things I think you're looking for is the flying hexproof creature. That and the Death Touch lifelink one. Oh wait, does he not count? Because he's not a creature when he comes in, and you wouldn't be able to crew him response or anything. Maybe you don't even want that one. I mean, you want that one anyway if you're going to be black-green. I want that one. I want to see that. I guess. Oh, it's the mine security. Mine security has also been incredible. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the first grav kill here. And this deck already feels weak. Like, if I'm not pumping these guys up, then they're not... Extra damage. Alchemy cards that thing. Not care for that one at all. Okay. Yeah, where are my, I call it the Fate Makers or whatever. If I can start getting more counters on things faster. No, it's not a good card, and this... Actually, I should probably take this one, because this one will be better in my deck. And if we wheel the loading zone, then we can take it. There's the Drix. Curiosity. No black cards at all in this pack, so... And a 2/2. Yeah, give me a big old trampling dude. This is the worm. Ink. No, none of these. Okay. Ooh, that was the pack with the loading zone, wasn't it? Alright, I'm probably better off with the food guard than the loading zone, though. Having another thing that puts counters on is better than a thing that pays me off for counters when I don't have enough things. Get the Death Touch lifelink ship, or something that goes along canters, so that way I can make more of them. Just overwhelming. Oh, the Alchemy card is Prototype X8, and I think we're just going to take Sothera. Ah, there's a canter. Okay. Peregrine, now that I'm up to technically 2 canters. There's Umbral Collar Zealot. With Sothera, so... Alright, the deck got a lot better with Sothera and a way to sacrifice my creatures, but still not 100% sold on it. Who's got all the packs? Ah. Let's see. Alright, we got the green-black thing that can sack to resurrect a creature or spacecraft. I don't have a whole lot of other reanimation prospects, though, besides him and, like, the one ship, so I'm not even sure if he's good here. Yeah, give me the most. Death Touch or 5 mana 5/5. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna run things. Or the other one for that matter. Worm. Sure, I'm playing. Tiny bit of temptation to run it just for the point prime and canter, but It's the last new pack, so we can't see any more Canters or Canter-related cards. Let's see. Maybe because I have lights and I'm not even sure if I'm running right now. I'll take a second more just in case. Nope. Common that. Probably not them. Alright, so in theory I need 3 cuts. Honestly, it's probably these things. They're funny and all, but do better than them. The other things in the deck. Is this even a Sammy's Curiosity deck? Might not be. Fine, but I'd be doing other stuff. At least Jean is a creature for my other cards. Alright. Let's give it a shot. See if Ouroboroid gets online or Sothera does some work. One of those two should be a few games in theory. Practical application, who knows? Hi, Lizelle. This is literally 3 things that require a creature and no creatures. Alright. Maybe I'm bad and my deck sucks. Guess that one to the bottom, because I'm not putting the card draw spell back. Alright, let's draw some cards. Two, 3, and seek a spacecraft. So they had one, no clue what it was, but there was one for them to go grab. As long as it's not the Death Touch lifelink one. That one's gonna be really hard to beat with what I have. Ah. Right, because they exhausted him to get the spaceship, so... Get another spaceship and let him die? Okay. Alright, let's see what we mill. Is that 3? Oh no, that's the canter itself. Alright. I thought that was the edict and the trajectory and diplomatic relations, like just 3 removal spells gone forever. It's still 2 removal spells, but at least we milled the one guy that wants to go to the graveyard. Okay. I'm happy to see that one show up now. Before I have to kill the Drix Fate Maker. Yep. Use it to crew your ship. Yeah. They take 5. This is at sorcery speed. Alright. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Okay. Can I have my 1-2 back now? Like, I was thinking, it's like, okay, I don't super care if that gets wrathed away, but... Now they've got like 5 cards in hand. Oh good, it's Vondam. Alright. Think I have to do this before things get too out of hand. Oh, good. They had another one. That was the... Okay. They have a lot of spacecraft, actually. That one guy would do a ton of work in their deck, apparently. And has done a ton of work in their deck. Okay. This isn't great. Alright, that actually helps a lot. My turn. My turn, my turn, my turn. Seven. Gets his counter, which is fine. Yep. It's a non-token creature or something. Nope, creature of their choice. Alright. I should have attacked with a 3-1, because then I would have either gotten Vondum or the 2-4. Now they're just going to kill the 5-5 and get in for like 7-8 damage. And no, they went with him instead. Alright. Oh, because they're going to kill the 5-5 with something else. Yep. I've been feeling like I'm losing for a while now. So... they even have a different 1-1 to sacrifice, so they don't have to lose the blocker for my 3-1. Oh, they also have Vondum anyways. Yeah. Yeah, this feels impossibly over right now. Because I'm taking 10 next. Yeah, no, I can't. I literally cannot win. I can't even stop them from killing me here, so... Alright, I mean, that didn't feel hopeless, but... did feel like I was behind most of the time. Yeah, in this format, I gauge it by how hopeless did the game feel. And... did not feel hopeless, but definitely felt like I was behind basically the entire time. Opponent goes first. I have 2-drop and a card draw spell. I'm gonna keep it. Obviously, if we don't draw land, especially a forest. Okay, there we go. Deck's great, magic's great, moving on. I could also run out the 3-2 with the idea that I'm going to attack into their 1-3 anyway, but... this way, if they play something else I don't want to rumble with, or if they spend their whole turn equipping... yeah, spending their whole turn equipping, yeah. Actually, now I'm a little sad I didn't do it, because then I could punch that out with diplomatic relations, so... okay. That one. Oh, Petrified Field. Alright, whatever makes you happy, opponent. Okay. Alright. One of your guys, draw a card. Back me for 4. Yep. I'm gonna be a bit more mana efficient instead of just killing their guy. Since mana itself does not seem to be their issue, like that thing is more of a problem because it's a 4-4 right now than anything else. Although maybe they'll prove me wrong now. Nope. Actually, yeah, they've invested enough mana into this thing. They save it with a trick, that means they can't save it next turn. Yeah. Alright. Nope, that's fine. I mean, they're drawing all these extra cards, so getting them to spend a card to not accomplish a ton. Whatever. Huh. That's neat. Again, if they spend their entire turn equipping, I'm fine. Oh, it's Alpha. Hi, Alpha. How are you? Yep, looks good to me. I can always sacrifice something to my other guy if I need to here, so... I need to turn on... Go transmission. Alright. Okay. That one I'm less concerned with. Alright, opponent. I think you're just actually dead here. Yep. Yeah, imagine if they had paid to equip their guy instead. I actually would have died here, I think. Playing their spaceship. Yep, so just attack them for 6. Right, they pay to equip, and they attack me with the other 3-power creature. That would be 7 more damage that they could have gotten in, or 6 more damage. Yeah, no, I was supposed to die there. It was very kind to punt for me. Well, lost one game where I was completely behind almost the entire time, and then we won a game because our opponent punted, so... Not looking too great for this deck. If I need my opponent to mess up in order to win, I mean, I'll take it. That is one of the... That's one of the ways you win games of Magic, is just to be overall better at the game than your opponent. So that way, take better advantage of being ahead, and they get punished more for not being able to stay ahead of everything. But again, I'm on the draw. I have 2 lands. I'm going to keep this the auspices that I will find a land for the Fell Grav ship. Not yet. Alright, Gene. Your thing. I know that's not normally your thing, but... Ooh. Ugh. Not looking good at all. And we bricked. Alright. Kill their card advantage guy so we can get in for damage. I mean, yo, I kept the hand. This is on me. But... Oh, that they went to combat without pumping him? Yeah. I'm like, what are you oopsing for, opponent? You're crushing it right now. Hey. Oh, well, there went a swamp. Get that back. Hey, am I just supposed to be crewing this? Probably. 8 to turn online. Hey, there guy's a 4/4. It's also 8 to turn online. Alright. So cast him. Some life. Alright. That'll slow me down a bit. Yeah, their stupid token-making land is actually going to be an issue for me soon. Alright. Now, granted, a diplomatic relations or whatever is going to kill my 7/6 here, so it's not like I'm even winning this game necessarily, but... That's a really good sign if their best thing is to put the counter on him so it can trade with my ship. So 2 trample damage, and it will kill both of their creatures here. And give me their creature. Yeah, I think that's the best the Super Void's going to be able to do with their land play, so... Yep. It is in fact a big ol' 5/5. That'll work. I could have also put the counter on it beforehand. So that way... even less like that. I probably should have put the counter on it beforehand. And attacked with everybody. Because I still have to block that one anyway at that point, because then that one's lethal with either of the other two creatures, so they have to block and trade there. Alright. Well, I'm going first this time, and I have a 1-2 curve. Potentially. So, well, not potentially, but I have the 1-2 curve to start off with. It's going to put a ton of pressure. And now it's a 1-2-3 curve. Alright, go get him, little guy. I believe in you. Good. They're gonna ramp, and we're going to curve out, and hopefully then we're going to just slam the Super Void. And their giant creatures aren't going to matter. It's not a giant creature. And you're gonna fight my flyer? Hey, let's get a surveil on, see what we can find. I'm not putting that on the bottom when we're one land away from it, but... could, in fact, be a little bit rough down the line, so I'm not drawing my land. Yeah, that's super greedy to leave Ouroboroid on top, but... kills their cost reduction creature. It's my thing alive. Fortunately, it doesn't let the 5-4 attack into the 3-4 thing still. Ooh, Tractor Beam. I mean, that's annoying, but in and of itself doesn't do much. I think I'm just taking the 4 here for right now. There we go. Really glad they used their Tractor Beam. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, really glad they had to use their Tractor Beam on my other guy, or felt they needed to. Because I don't even think they actually needed to use it there, so. But, yeah, that's because I know what I have in my hand and everything, but given what the board state looked like, I don't think they needed to... Like, yes, eventually I'm going to attack with my 5-4, and we're going to trade off 5-4 for your 4-4, and then the other two get freed up to attack, but I don't think that's actually that bad. And obviously, if I had something scarier, they were going to be in a lot of trouble. The main reason they did it is because they couldn't Tractor Beam the Ouroboroid if I had the Zealot out, so... yeah, I guess it still makes sense to steal the only guy that they can actually steal, as opposed to using his 4-mana sorcery speed removal spell. Oh, I got a 2-mana 2/3 that sets up for later. Oh, and I also have the... I didn't even notice I had the 2/1 next to him. Alright. Let's do this thing. Yeah, I'm just saying you're going... Well, I have the 2-mana 2/3, so that's gonna work. Alright, fine. Put more pressure on them. Right now. Out the other guy later. Because now they have to play a cheap enough artifact that they can grow the War Plate here. Or they can kill my guy and spend the mana and grow their guy anyway. Yep, that works too. Alright, let's mill some cards. 2 lands and the XX. Or, well, 0/0 with X counters. To the battlefield. Yep. Alright. Guy again. Alright, you got it. I think I'm gonna knock out their constantly growing creature first. Try and get these 2 guys down first, so that way I at least get 1 counter, a whole bunch of creatures. Unless I actually have the grav ship now to get back Ouroboroid if they kill it. So yeah, I'm feeling reasonably confident here. Things are gonna go my way. I have the grav ship and the 2/3, so. Yeah, they're ramping real hard though. That is Stomping Ground and not the who's the thing land. Raging Ravine. I just had to double check that. I'm like, it doesn't look like... Oh, I'm sorry, I saw a giant plant monster. I'm like, wait, did they have Ouroboroid also? And the answer is no. No, they don't. Alright, I take 6. You got it. Yeah. I am... Oh, we're gonna fight? Wow, we just had everything. Are you kidding me? Take that. Like, I don't even know that that matters. I need to draw the thing that can exile the stupid 6/8 now. Alright. Alright, guess I'll lose. And that was one of those just had everything every single turn games. Jesus. Can I have everything? No. I can't have anything? It's just blocking that kills me, so... Hey. Oh, actually, I'm just dead. They just attack with everybody. Okay, or that. Yeah, they attack with literally everybody. I have to deal 2 damage to that, so that's 5 total. Like, they did not even have to cast a single thing there. Yeah, no. the pain for all turn. If they had diplomatic relations or whatever it is, that wouldn't have been as bad, but yeah, having pain for all specifically to punch out my guy. I like how they also punched out the one that can get back Ouroboroid, so that way the other thing would be lethal even if it blocked their guy afterwards. Alright, it's medium, but try it. Opponent's on a mulligan too, so I'll take the trade if they want to. As I get in for 2 damage and run out my guy. Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to take the trade if they're blue-white. Okay. Damn. Done now, opponent? Yeah, okay. That thing. Okay. I was not actually expecting them to block with him, but I'm fine with that. Because now they have a 1/2 that will turn... Like, they can turn one of their lands into a cantrip and go fetch it. So they basically turn their lander into a clue, if they really want it to be. Yep. Attack with both first. And 3 and 4. Titanic. Okay. Yep. Yep. Vanishing Light. Alright, you got him. So I have 2 lethal threats out. So if this isn't a Wrath... If it is a Wrath, I have 2 more creatures behind to present lethal again. I'll ban this view bot real quick. Or artifact. Okay. And they're gonna... Oh wait, she's not gonna trigger properly though. They tap their guys here. Because she's an intervening if, so if they haven't gained the life by the time it triggers... Oh wait! Does it? Oh! Huh. I did not think it was gonna work that way. Well, either way they're very dead here, but... Because they're at 8. So the only thing they can do is block the 5/5. Go to 1. Now they're at 1. I have the Super Void out, so... I gotta be honest, I still absolutely hate your chances. Zeriema's a 5/5, sure. Oh wait, they're at 4. Hang on. Don't go back. Z to undo. So we just go to combat. Back with everybody. Whoever they block the 4/4 trampler with is the one. Yeah, I'm about to just kill their guy and attack, and it's like, and they'll have to block. It's like, no, why are you letting them block? Kill whichever one they put in front of the 4/4 trampler, and you just win. Play the game correctly. There we go. That got me to 4 wins. Just playing the least little bit correct. Got me to 4 wins. Alright, starting to get warm back here. Time for the fan to come back on. Yep. That's what I was saying before. If, I don't mind winning. My opponent plays poorly, because the player who plays the best, ideally should win the game. Didn't quite phrase it like that, but that's where I was heading with that sentiment. So, if I pay attention and realize that I'm about to play poorly and correct for that at the last possible second, the end result is the same as if I had just done the correct thing in the first place. This hand looks terrible, actually. I don't do anything until turn 3, and what I do on turn 3 does nothing. So, I think this is a mulligan, actually. That actually looks better. I think we put back the burst, because I only have 1 creature right now that can live, that I can cast, and it's like, if that thing dies before I untap with the mana to protect it, then I'm just not going to win this game. So. And my opponent is black-red, so yeah, my thing was not living here. I think we actually lose this 4-drop, and we get it back later with the grav ship. At least we got to 4 wins, because Black-Red's been great for me. I'm not at all surprised if I lose here. Okay. Make a 4-3 Trampler. Jam for 4, see if they want to trade both of their creatures for my guy. They did not. Okay. If they did, that makes the Grav Ship potentially better next turn. It gives me a creature I can actually cast that I can get back instead of my 4-drop bomb on 3 mana. My Comet Crawler. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, there went my lands. Alright. I think I'm behind now, and I need to be able to trade with their guys. Oh, they're gonna kill their 1/1 and draw some cards. Which at least makes my Edict better. But yeah. This is the type of deck I have been winning with lately, is the Black-Red. All of my stuff is awful for you. Maybe not Comet Crawler, but, you know, it happens sometimes. You just don't have space. Oh, good! Another forest, when that's not where the problem is. Alright. Yeah, let's make him a 3/4. Making the other thing a 5/4 doesn't do much here. And I do have cards that will make this a lot better. I wouldn't mind seeing the Ouroboroid. Especially if they're going to tap out to put bodies on the table. All my things can just be giant and angry and trampling all the time. They have Sothera the Super Void. Well, that sucks. That sucks a lot, actually. Yeah. Alright. Yep. And I don't have a disenchant in my entire deck. Oh my god, this sucks. Yeah, no, I just lose now. I cannot beat the Super Void, I don't think. It's not fair, my opponent stole my idea. And I'm crimped on mana. Yeah, I didn't mind milling the forest, but milling that swamp certainly hurt. If I had been able to take out like 2 of their creatures before Sothera hit the table, that would have been awesome, but... Yep. Alright, time to get the Super Void off the table then. Because I'm not winning this game otherwise. Get back one of my guys. And then hopefully I hit a swamp next turn and I can just kill both of their things. Alright, kill the card draw one first. Yeah, I don't think I can win this, but... try, at least. Yep. I actually don't have another creature here, and I can kill that thing with Song of Point Prime. I want to crack the lander to reduce the number of lands they can potentially draw. Nope. Oh, hey, Second Swamp. How's it going? How you doing? Alright, let's get this thing online. Yeah, I think it has to be like either that one or the Bait Maker, so that way I can get back the Canter also. Alright, I think you've had enough of that guy now. Yep. Yeah, them having another 5/4, so I can't just crew my ship and then untap and crew my ship and bash for damage is a little frustrating, not gonna lie. On the bright side, at least they can't trigger his ability with the card draw from the other one. Yep. Oh. Well, definitely doing that. Alright, so Warp him, triggers that, puts him back into play, buffs him up. Draw 2, they take damage. Play my land. Do that. Do that. Then probably die next turn. I mean, we tried, but that was a massive amount of card advantage like, every single turn, so... And their own Sothera long before mine got online, so... Just look for the answer. That finishes me off this turn. Alright. I think I take it. And that's not going to be good enough. Alright. Can't block with this thing, so we're attacking with it. But they have too much fodder. If they can kill my 3-2, I just lose outright, so... Go to 4 and then back down to 2, and then I need something that can stop the flyer and other things. So yeah, I'm not feeling confident. If they can't kill the flyer, there's a small chance they just pass here. I was gonna say, they draw their card most likely. I'm genuinely surprised they sacked the land. They must have another one of these things that they're looking for. That's the only reason I can think... Oh, or they have Mutinous Massacre. Okay. Right, yep. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. I mean, it's Mutinous Massacre, and I'm already in critical, so... No matter what you name there, it wins the game. Alright, no, I was thinking that they had, that they were looking for another one of their Nautiluses, but yeah, no, that makes sense. Alright, we got to 4 wins, so I can't be too mad about that. Could have been a lot worse. I think I'm going to continue the trend, though. I think we'll just stop there for right now. End on a relative high note. Maybe I'll do another draft later, after a bit of a break. If not, I'll be back on playing Baldur's Gate 3 again later tonight. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your